Here we go. We've been together since way back when. Sometimes I never want to see you again, but I want you to know, after all these years,
And
Jim,
from Radio Birdman, Happy New Year's.
wish you a Happy New Year, everybody.
Guards on the line at 10-0. We gotta pick up its guy. Put out an APB. Now it's time to tell you why. Governor says it's top priority. Washington says so too. Tell Chin to get it fast. 5-0 is on the move. Steve, I wanna say thank you for all you've done for me. My nights are dark and empty when you're not on TV. There's an engine in the field. I wanna have him tail. He's been staying at the hilltop. Yeah, it should be staying in the jail. He's working for the KGB, and here's his dossier. Those Reds won't be happy. Well, this guy gets way. Steve, I wanna say thank you for all you've done for me. My nights are dark and empty when you're not on TV. Yeah. John Spector, espionage, hangs on a fairway. The guy's one cool guy, the guilty will knock him free. Stephen Dano had made the scene, the engine had done his deed. Go with the stiff and science guy and said, fuck him, Dano, murder one. Steve, I wanna say thank you for all you've done for me. My nights are dark and empty when you're not on TV. Fuck him, Dano, murder one. 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 Fuck him, Dano. I said, fuck him, Dano. T-Rocks, where the mountains meet the sea. Chasing stories carved in stone across old Queensland history. From volcanic peaks to gold rush trails, forgotten towns and railway tales. Come explore Australia's past with T-Rocks.
Hi everybody. Good evening, everyone. Great to see you all in the chat there. Let's put the chat up because we can. New skill, Mum. Hi, Mum. I made the words bigger for you. Actually, they might be a bit too big. We'll see. Anyway, I had to write a CSS style sheet for this browser element. That browser element. Back to front stuff breaks me up, guys. Anyway, hi everyone. Hello, Mum. I think I've said that. Hi, Michael. Hi, Midori up in Tokyo. Horrible weather up there. Ugh. Too hot, too hot, too hot. CJ, g'day, mate. CJ, sorry, I asked you those questions, but I went onto the website and there's just like 25 doctors. I went, oh, they don't all have DVA on them, but they obviously all are. I'll organise it this week. Thank you. Hi, Dallas. First in tonight. Well done, man. I think you're first in. Yeah, first in. G'day, Dallas. Hi, Luke. Hi, Top Down Under. Hi, Aid. Hi, Eric. G'day, mate. Paul. Hello, Paul. Right. Karen. Hello, Karen. It's your rock tonight. You're Sherlock Holmes. What do we got? Nathan. G'day, Davo. Hey, g'day, mate. And Andrew, and I hope Mel's around somewhere. I watched your video. You nuts. That park just keeps giving. I like it. I like it a lot. I've got another one for you too. Yeah, got to finish that one first. I've always got another one for you. And yeah, Charger Radio Birdman, you know, Book of Stephen Dano. What a great tune. What a great tune. I'd forgotten about it. G'day, Mel. Gordon saying g'day, Gordon. I'll say it again. You can say it twice. G'day, mate. Esther. Hi, Esther. You're up later. Of course. Jimbo. Crabshell. I love that name. Well done. Takes me back. And Not Events. Hi, everyone. Mel. Did I say hello, Mel? I hope I did. Yes, I did. Maybe. Sorry, I hope I did. The Esther. Hope I didn't creep you out with that thing, Esther, but I come from that area. I've spent hours in that park just sitting there enjoying it. And when I saw that, I went, God, I know that. Where the hell is that? That took me about, I reckon, a month. And I went, got it. So I sent it to you. Anyway. Hi, Grunt. G'day, mate. I've seen you for a while. Good on you. So, apart from big chat text, who's the Trevor boy, what have we got tonight? Well, we're going to have a little look at a couple of things. I'm going to give you a brief look at the software, the way I edit the videos. It's not going to be anything in depth. It's only going to last a few minutes because, you know, sorry, I didn't want to do that, but it was very cool. I had an idea, Esther. We'll go off the subject because, you know, that's what we do here. A couple of times I've been walking through, there's a forest behind Aspley High School, runs through there. You can walk through to Beams Road or something. And I've walked through I always do my walks fairly early in the morning, purely because it's cool. And of course, there's less people around. So, you know, it's a bit better for videoing and whatever. But the morning chorus of the birds in some of these little pockets of reasonable forest are just fantastic. And I was just thinking the other day, wouldn't it be wonderful if there was a bass recorder with them? There you go. Anyway, you've probably done it. I don't know. I've watched all your stuff probably. I remember it all. Anyway, I just thought it'd be just so nice with that haunting bass recorder with the morning chorus. Even if we had to do a little bit of, you know, skullduggery with the levels later to make it so it worked. Not to worry. G'day, Ian. Mama Rocks will be watching for sure. It stopped playing up again. I don't know why. I put a remote monitor on her. I put a TP-Link modem, has the facility to monitor it remotely, so I could jump on and fix the Wi-Fi remotely. As soon as I did that, it hadn't played up since then. So who knows? We frightened it. So tonight, I'm going to have a little look at how I edit my videos. I'm going to show you how. It's just boring as batshit anyway, but I'll show you how to do it. So you get an idea of what's behind it. And it's pretty much the same way everyone does. We might use different software. We might have different ways we do it, but it's a timeline. It's a group of elements that we use, etc., etc. I'll show you that pretty quickly. Yeah, raw and real in nature. That'd be cool. It really would. So, I think I might have made that text a bit big now. I'll talk to Mum. We'll find out. She should be able to read that. She's got 60-inch TV. She should be able to read it. G'day, Darth Banana Bender. We got crab shell up there somewhere. Great evening. North Queensland meal. Also tonight, I'm going to have a brief look at every Galar and every pet shop at the moment is talking about sodium batteries and that they've got table salt in them. It's completely wrong, of course. The media, they're made out of table salt. No, they're not. We'll have a look at it tonight. I'll tell you exactly what they're made out of. It's all good, don't get me wrong. We'll see how we go. Pied butcherbirds. Nathan, I have a friend who recorded a pied butcherbird on his balcony, and you've heard it in my videos, even if you didn't realise it. Steve sent me this recording. He said, you might be able to use this. This pied butcherbird's probably long dead. I've had this recording about 5 years. And this thing just went on and on. They have the most beautiful, melodic, gorgeous song. Probably the best one in nature. That and a magpie in full thing. Butcherbirds, by the way, are nasty little creatures. They're a shrike. You know, catch it live, find a spike somewhere, push it onto a spike and go back and eat it slowly while it dies. It's not particularly nice birds at all. But they've got the beautiful song. They're very clever. Very clever, a bit vicious, I think, amongst birds. So we're going to have a look at sodium batteries, and we'll do all the round of the board, etc. A little bit of activity with earthquakes, nothing too exciting here. Overseas, yes, but in Australia it's been really quiet. So we will see. So when I said g'day to, I haven't seen Marty. He's probably still overseas. Yeah, I think he might be still overseas. Oh, having a break from YouTube stuff, Grunt. Yeah, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. There's quite a few people doing that, actually. So what we're going to do is have a look at, what was that? Oh, yeah, Bilotti from last week. I didn't get rid of him. We'll just get rid of the chat for a sec. Sorry, Mum. We'll come back to it. And Brisbane Live. Now, Brisbane Live's got something interesting. Of course, it's got something interesting because it's got the Ekka. But something is interesting happening there. We got 2 Ferris wheels. I thought we weren't going to have any because it's usually the first thing that goes up. I didn't see it. I go past that every day on the bus. Never saw it. There are now 2 Ferris wheels. There's one down here. They're all pathetic little ones, by the way, not like the big one used to be. And there's another one over here on this side of the exhibition grounds. So there you go. There's 2 Ferris wheels. No waiting. There's always waiting. I love magpies. I love them. I really do. The birds are just fantastic. They're clever, maternal. They are native Australian for once. They endlessly opportunistic. It's such fun to watch. If they're just being themselves, they're just such meatheads. They really are. Kookaburras they're funny, but they're a bit serious. Maggies are just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Crows are cool too, but they're a bit serious. Magpies aren't serious. I love them. I'm writing a children's book about magpies and crows, and it's a covert bigotry, racism thing, magpies and crows, and you can imagine. And in fact, the line, I'm hardly going to give away the punchline, am I? I've been writing it for about 8 years, is that a magpie falls in love with a crow and they have a currawong. That's where the currawongs come from. Anyway, we'll get there. And I don't like currawongs. There you go. Yeah, nothing at the Peterman pool. No, nothing this week at all. Pink Himalayan rock salt. Way to go. Well, the one thing about pink Himalayan rock salt, Neil, is it's pink. And as far as you've heard this so much, it's got way more vitamins, it's way more minerals in it. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. The one thing it doesn't have in it, unarguably, is microplastics, because the dinosaurs didn't have microplastics, which is when that salt was laid down. So if you're worried about eating microplastics, and I'm not trying to spook anybody, but you probably should be, all sea salt on this planet contains microplastics. All of it, don't worry about it. It just does. So you can eat brine salt, like the stuff that comes from the Murray River that's pumped up out of brine caverns underneath the earth. That's free of microplastics. Well, it is till they mix it with water that they've got from up here, but it's another story. But that rock salt they mine out of, well, it's not actually Himalayan. Most of it comes from Afghanistan. I suppose it's still the Himalayas. It's just pink. It's nice. I like it. Don't get me wrong. But it's just pink. I like that Celtic salt that comes from France, that really flaky stuff. It's lovely. But again, it's absolutely full of microplastics. The way it goes, man. That's it. Just add water, Neil. Anyway, we'll look at that, because I mean, technology's technology. Yeah, well, we had the old, one of the repeaters we had was in the Ipswich Radio Club. It was running on an old iron water battery that they've had for like 30 years. And it was 30 years old when they got it, and it still worked. Kept going. I think they got rid of it now. So Brisbane Live, looking absolutely lovely as usual. Tokyo. Let's do it. See if I can remember. I think I'm going to go. Oh, wrong way, idiot. Always go the wrong way. Yeah, get out of the way. It's like watching a whale beach, isn't it? Sorry. That's better. 26 degrees. Half reasonable, actually. It's been just shot up there. Some parts of Japan had 45 degrees the other day. Tokyo, the outer suburbs have had 38 degrees, which, in Queensland it's not particularly hot, but it's bloody hot in a city like that where you got 10 million air conditioners pumping heat from inside buildings to outside buildings, and on it goes. If you ever want to have a good laugh, look up the heat island effect. Oh, yeah, Skytree's gone out. I didn't notice that. Look at that. Just got the anti-collision lights on it. Ooh. I've never seen that. I've never seen Skytree with no light. Michael, if you're watching, go to the Shinbin. Tell me what's going on there. It's something else. There we are. There's Tokyo. Oh, the train's going around. I love it when the little train goes past. This little guy. Yes, I know. I can never remember the stupid name. It's about that long. Starts with Euro. Komame or something. I say it wrong every time. I found as I get older, the old, when you're getting taught, if you ever do a course on training people, some of you people are probably teachers, I'm telling you what you know, but adult education is about demonstration and repetition. And the repetition just goes exponentially up like this as you get older. Sure does. Yeah, I was up. That was the something secretary, probably back in 83, 84, something like that. When I first got my license, my ham license. I don't have a ham license anymore. There's no point. Computers just, you've got to be passionate for shortwave, really, because everything else just gets chewed up by computers and, software-defined radios and all these other things. I still have friends who are into it. Good on them. Yeah, I agree, Nathan. I don't need any of that stuff if I can help it. So there we are, Tokyo. Shibuya. Go say quickly. Shibuya. Bark it out like a command. The scramble's going off. Will we see Mario Kart? We might see Mario Karts. Who knows? Speaking of Japan, Kanazawa. You ever go to Japan? Get your ass to Kanazawa. Beautiful place. Noto Peninsula. Nice spot. Here we go. They're breaking through. Geez, he's coming through fast. There we go. A lot of their taxis now are London-style taxis. They're not all. There's still the old Cedric things around, looking things. They're not Cedrics, but they look like them. But a lot of them are now London-style taxis, which is good. Some of them have the instant battery swap stations. The taxis pull in, battery gets pulled out, swapped out, boom, off they go. A couple of minutes. I see they've got the e-scooter. Oh, there's ambulance. Something like that. Oh, there's a Mario Kart. We got one. Here they come. Yeah, we hit a set of Mario Karts. The ones he's on. Well done. Oh, I've been wanting to do that. Oh, yeah, cut off the guy on the push bike. Nice style. But there you go. If you ever go to Tokyo, don't do the Mario Kart thing. You'll kill yourself. It's stupid. Yeah, sorry. I didn't kill the sound on this. I should have. Let's kill the sound. I didn't kill the sound. There you go. It's killed now. Crazy stuff. Shibuya. Abbey Road. Ooh, not very popular today. That's a bit unusual. I look at this every day, by the way. If at work, I drop on it. I love watching this thing grow. It's just lovely. It really is nice. There we go. Speaking of London taxis. Oh, this is a VIP truck coming into Abbey Road. You're standing in the driveway, dickhead. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, you. Oh, yeah, get out of the way. Hey, Norma, you're in the way. There we go. What do you call a woman with one leg shorter than the other? Eileen. Rightio. I promise it's the only one. It's the only one, I promise. Abbey Road. Kidney. It just looks like it's been gold plated. Looks so damn good. Ian, you can do it, mate. You can do it. That traffic's dangerous enough in a car, let alone sitting on a bloody go-kart. Although I don't know how many people get injured. They probably do, but you wouldn't hear about it. Looking absolutely stunning tonight. It always does. I love this Sydney cam. It's so good. So damn good. Oh, hi, Cheryl. Sorry I didn't see you come in there. Did I miss anyone else? I don't think so. Sorry. I get distracted. I'm supposed to be distracted. I was born distracted. Paris. A bit goopy, but still looks pretty nice. It's really hot there today, I think, too, in Paris. They've still got that nasty weather going on. Bushfires everywhere. And Montmartre. I think that's frozen. Oh, no, a bird just flew through. Maybe it's not. Oh, those people moving. Those people look like ants. They are ants. There we go. Montmartre. That looks pretty leading edge of thunderstormy behind that. If that was here, that's what I'd say we had. Windy. Well, things have changed a bit. High pressure has given way to some low pressure. Still got the doldrums happening up here. I wouldn't expect super strong winds just yet, but it's coming. It's coming. I would think next week, in time for People's Day. This is not a particularly low. 2017 is not that low for a low. 2016, not that low. And as you can see, that's not a particularly high. So there's going to be a bit of weather wrapping around this, but it's not going to affect us at all, really. Might see the occasional scattered shower, bit of instability because of the southeasterly flow, and it's probably going to stay that way for a few days. But next week, things will, I think, change up. There is some weather over here coming in that's going to change things up a bit. But there we go. Temperatures, well, a bit cool in Hobart today. It's like 9 degrees at 4:30 or something. So it's getting a bit cool down there. As it should be. It's bloody winter. 10 degrees in Adelaide at the moment. What do we got there? Coffs Harbour, 14 degrees. That's pretty cool for Coffs. Brisbane, they reckon it's 15. Pig's Arse, it's 15. It's 18 degrees outside right now. 50% humidity. 22 degrees inside, 45% humidity. There you go. Our phones in the morning tell us it's way colder than it really is. So some of the mornings our phones say, oh, Toowong, it's 9 degrees. No, it isn't. No, I walk out of here in a T-shirt. It's not 9 degrees. It's crazy. Yeah, the Ekka. See, with my theory this year has been tested because I always thought that the reason we got westerlies was when they put up the Ferris wheel, it drew the wind in because every year, as soon as they put that damn Ferris wheel together, those westerlies started. This year, there's no Ferris wheel. There's 2 little ones. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get this little winds. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if any of you saw my little sojourn through Victoria Park. I promised I wouldn't go back there, but I can't help it. It's just such a nice place. As you can see, earthquakes. What did we do? A little one down in the Adelaide compression zone here and one up in the Kimberleys. That's it. That is it. But we're going to interact on this one because there is something happening worth looking at. Just put that over there. The Solomon's open for business. There are absolutely dozens of earthquakes in these clusters here, all through this trench. Even a couple in New Zealand, which is not, New Zealand has earthquakes, but we don't see too many. These are 5.4s and, 6.2, 6.1s. These are fairly big earthquakes. Philippines, the usual, around the Davos area. And Japan. More aftershocks around this big earthquake here at Kumamoto. And of course, up off the name of the town that I just can't think of right now. Oh, actually, it's not too far from Hakodate. Hakodate is just in there, so out off there in shallow water. But that is probably a subduction earthquake from this trench subducting underneath here. These, I don't know. I don't think it's over yet. Bit more to go, I think. We will see. Not much else happening. There's been some earthquakes in Europe that I'd like to report on, but this system we use here does not report on European earthquakes. It's a different system. So someone in the chat here asked me some time ago about that particular volcano near Naples, and it's opened up again. It's had some couple of big shocks there. But for some reason, they don't think it's magma moving in underneath it. They think it's tectonic movement. So magma moving in would be quite dangerous. Tectonic movement, well, it's still dangerous, but it's not as bad. Not as bad for sure. So anyway, that's earthquakes for this week. As usual. Bad carbs, good carbs. I promise I'll do some new ones of these. I've got to sit down and do it. It takes half a day. It makes me hungry as hell when I'm doing it. Yeah, 14.7. Well, I believe that. It's 18 here. I mean, my temperature sensor's on the balcony here, so it's not exactly out in the wind. But yeah, that's the way it goes. Bad, good carbs. Yeah, good carbs. Couple of nice big hollies. That's what you need. Low carbs. Couple of nice fishies. I'll eat those. And no carbs. Not sure what that is. I think it's a mini. Another mini with a set of velocity stacks on it. Fuel injected. I know one thing. It looks like it'll go. Pretty though. I haven't been to the Ekka since my kids were born, and the oldest one is now 36. I don't think all my kids have actually been to the Ekka. We used to wait till they were old enough and just give them some money to send them with their friends. But I think they all have actually, but I haven't gone with them. I don't like the thing. It's a bloody biological warfare experiment's what it is. You know, you end up with the Ekka flu every year. I think a couple of years ago it was the Ekka COVID or whatever it was, but yeah, the Ekka flu, and I don't want to go near that shit. It's bad enough having to get on buses every day with the great unwashed, let alone going around with the Ekka. I think Rob's there this year. I think he's doing a video on the Ekka because it's the 150th anniversary or something, and he's doing a historical. It should be fun. Should be Rob will do a good job of that. It's his kind of thing. So there you go. Rightio. Browser's coming down again. Chat's coming down again. Where am I? Here we are. I thought I'd show you this. Remember a couple of videos ago, I asked you if you could be so kind just to put your location in the comments. And people are still doing it. And thank you. Keep going. It's great to know where, probably share where people are. But I thought I'd do a little scattergraph. Well, when I say I thought I'd do one, I'd have AI do it because I'm a lazy bugger. And it did. This is the best I could get it to do. You should have seen the shit once. So this was ChatGPT, and I asked it to plot it out. And apparently Charters Towers is on the coast. All these places, of course, there's a lot of you in Brisbane and around Brisbane, so it had a bit of a problem. Yuki is down here, which actually it's up in Mooloolaba. Grafton is below Maitland, which, yeah, not last time I was there, it wasn't. And Werribee is over here in Gippsland, which never used to be. Stirling in Tasmania. Well, someone said Stirling, Tasmania, so I put it in there, but I can't find one. So that might be, I may have misread that. Yeah, a Petri dish, Greg. Well done. That's exactly what it is. And g'day, mate. Good to see you. It got Adelaide and Walhalla pretty well right. Got Perth close. It's a little bit high, but it's there. And we got There was someone from Berlin, there's someone from Birmingham, and there was someone from Tokyo. Look at that. So far, there's been more since then, but it's just lovely to see. Yeah, Andrew, I'm a Dagwood dog guy. Strawberry ice cream, I don't mind. I can have one of those. I don't because it's full of sugar, but I could. But a Daggie's all right. And the waffle with the cream in. And my wife's kryptonite is fairy floss. And neither of us should eat it. ever. Forget the fact that it is just sugar. Both of us are getting on a bit and probably got a little bit of, I've definitely got type 2 diabetes, I guarantee it. I can show you my card. She may have, but it's just wrong. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't know what it did to Western Australia. It just blew it. And you only get 3 free, I can't remember the number, a number of free images on ChatGPT a day. And I'm bugging if I'll pay for AI. So when it messes the thing up 4 times, you're up shit's creek. You got to wait until the next day. I've lost the will to live by then. I've moved on. And it couldn't, because I've been using it to modify some Amber images I had. And it just couldn't forget that I'd asked it to work on Amber. So it just put Amber in everything, which is good. You'll see some Amber in a bit. There we go. It's just everywhere. Charleville's, Charleville's not quite there. Birdsville's in the Northern Territory, which last time I checked, that wasn't the case. It's a long way, but it's not really. That is smack in the middle of the bloody Simpson Desert, which it is not. Anyway, it doesn't know any better. I do this just to show you, if you think AI is going to take your job, think again. Something will take your job. Some highly educated person in China might take your job, or in Mumbai or somewhere, but it won't be AI, I guarantee it. If AI can take your job, you probably need to look for a better job. Although, Neil, it's going to mess coding around, that's for sure. Damn things are quite good at it. They're quite good at it indeed. So there we go. I thought that was funny and interesting. So what I'm going to do now is I have a monitor up there, which is a 4K monitor. And on that monitor, I'm running my editing software. I've just put it up there, and I've put a screen capture on that monitor, which is usually used for gamers to share their games via OBS. But tonight, we're going to share Filmora. I've got Filmora up there, and I've got the Amber project up there. I'm going to take me out because it's not going to work too well with me on here. So I'll just kill the old Logicam. We'll leave the mic up. And let's bring up Filmora. When I can find it, it's like the light shining in my damn eyes. Here we are. So, folks, that's what Filmora looks like. And most editing programs look very similar to this. They will have a timeline here, audio and video elements get put in here. And up here you have a library, which has got all your crap in it. And a view window here. I usually have that on a separate screen at full size. Tonight I'll leave it here. And you've got a toolie bar here that you go along and you do things with. So if we actually get into the damn screen and not the OBS, move through here, you can see all these things. I can expand this so you can see this is the Amber video that I'm working on at the moment. You'll see the it nearly showed you the bonus section. I have showed it to you now. Look out. So you can see as I move through here, I can change these things. I can edit them. I can put transitions on them. That is a transition. That just stops the videos from slamming from one to the other. It gives a nice little fade. I don't like. There is a place for non-transition changes, and there is a place for something else. So there we go. And we go through the timeline. This thing displays from the top to the bottom. This is a lot of images in this damn video. A lot of images. We can go to the full timeline. That's the entire video that starts there. You can actually play that if I want to. Not sure if the audio will come through. Yeah, no, probably not. Yeah, maybe it will. And that's just the beginning. It shows you what's going on. You guys have all seen that before. Oh, I'm going to show you the video. Anyway, and all these little transition pieces in here. You know, dig the vibe, like, hype, and subscribe, all that stuff. It all goes in here like this. And it comes up as little pieces up here like this, and we just make sure they're in the right place, and the sound effects hit. And it's just a matter of attention to detail. And I do make mistakes from time to time. This thing here is a opacity reduced watermark. Just sits in the bottom of the screen. And it's not to stop people stealing my work. I openly allow. If somebody wants to use my work, they can just do it. I don't care. But if they want to do it and claim it's theirs, you take the watermark out of it. It's a bit of work. Can be done. So there you go. Nice piece of amber there. And there's, as I said, there's a lot of, in this particular one, there is a lot of images because there just is. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? That's a little ant. Just amazing. That's got a zoom in effect in it. And again, if you've got a thing like this where you've got a shitload of stills, one after the other, there is some video in here, but it's one after the other. You've got to do a little bit of in-frame zooming just to make the thing less boring. Just going to get boring otherwise. It's the intro. Old Gizmo there in the background. Hey, Barry, if you're watching, mate, always thinking of you. There's the fly-in from Cairns. Of course, they would have to do the flyover in Cairns when the tide was out. The whole Cairns Esplanade just mud. Surprise, surprise, Cheryl, you would have seen that when you're up there. Anyway, there we go. That's Filmora. Now, it doesn't do anything that other things don't do. I'm going to turn that off because it makes me feel like I'm working. I'll bring the Logicam back and we'll bring the chat back. There we go. So it's quite a bit to learn, but iMovie is fantastic. Lots of people like it. I don't use Macintosh, so I don't use it, obviously. But I don't know one person that uses iMovie that doesn't like it. So there you go. And the price is absolutely correct. So there we go. Yeah, I use a lot of clips. When I pull video off YouTube, for instance, or anything, not YouTube, I pull video off Instagram, whatever. I've got quite a bit of Clever Dick tools here that will let me download an Instagram video, download YouTube videos, and all of the video clips you watch at the beginning of this show, the music clips, I actually download those from YouTube whole. But you don't always want the whole video. So I pulled down a clip of Clint Eastwood going, "Go ahead, make my day." Well, I didn't need the whole video. I just needed his face. So you just run the clip, and in Windows 95. Oh, Neil, I'm gone. Windows 11, they have an excellent sniping tool. Or snipping tool. I apologize. I've said that wrong so long. I just keep saying it now. Snipping tool, and you can snip video with it. So you can just put the video on the screen and get it where you want it and just mark here, and it will just take it and the audio, and you just get the bit you want. So you don't have to download a half-hour clip to snip out 10 minutes. You can just snip that 10 minutes out, and it's really useful. And you'll see a lot, all those little things where, Julie Andrews comes in, a very good place to start. That's just all been snipped. And Johnny Bravo, all those things, I just snip them out. It's just as quick. I've just found one of Mike Holmes saying it's all coming down. I'm going to be using that at some stage in the future. But I just snipped his face and his hands doing the 2 thumbs up. It's all coming down. That's all I needed. So, yeah, the snipping tools are quite useful, especially Windows 11 that now lets you snip video, and it does it very well. Gets around all that nasty copyright. No, that's not true. It doesn't. You still can't use it. Although I do, because, there's no money involved in this channel in particular. So there we go. That's just a little bit about how I make my videos. That's Filmora. You could use, Cheryl and I used to use Power Director. And I use USB, Nathan. I don't use it. I had an XLR mixer here. Nathan asked, do I use XLR or USB? I use USB. I should use XLR, but I don't, because I gave my mixer to a young man who was starting in music. I hardly used the damn thing. I just gave it to him, and it was an XLR. This mic is USB. I had, as you know, I fought with that Yamaha mic for ages. Gave me the shits. I just took it to work and gave it to them. Said, "Here, it's yours. I don't want it." And that was it. And this is just a little Marantz mic I bought on special somewhere 10 years ago, and it just keeps working. Very simple, just works. I do have to modify it. All the audio you hear of my voice in the videos has been equalized. I put a little more bass in it. I put a little more top in it because these mics can be quite flat. The camera mics are pretty flat, although the camera mics on those new mics, I was listening to Cheryl's and Rob's audio on their new DJI mics, and they're fantastic. Actually, Andrew, the sound off your camera is not too bad either. It's not very. You could probably use some noise cancelling, but apart from that, it's just fantastic. This stuff I've got to do a bit of work on, but yeah, it works. You listen to it. I listen to it in headphones. That's all you need, really. Yes, snipping tool on a cattle property is a different thing. Let's not do that. So there we go. Anyway, I want to have a quick look at these sodium batteries because, everyone's having a yabber on about. We got plenty of time. We can do that. Everyone's having a big yabber about sodium batteries. So let's have a yabber about it because we can. Just trying to find where we are here. Images, display center. Here we are. Boom. Na. Not applicable. Sodium ion battery. It's actually a sodium ion phosphate battery is what it is. And we talked in one of my recent videos about graphite because it can be used in the anodes of lithium ion batteries. And in that video, I said it's also used in the anodes of sodium ion batteries. It is not. That was incorrect. The information I got that from was from, the Graphenex, the company in that Chris Affoley's pushing, making that. It was from their release, and it is completely incorrect. Sodium-ion batteries do not use graphite. They can't use graphite, and we'll talk about that. So that's incorrect. But anyway, that's life. So why is this all so wonderful? Well, let's have a look. Oh, periodic table. Boom. You see the users like that, just like that. Not really. Let's bring the pointer back. I lost the pointer before. I don't know what I've done with it. It's disappeared. It's gone. I wonder where it went. I think I dragged it off the screen. It's seriously gone. Oh, okay. Well, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. I only want to show you two things here anyway. On this whole periodic table, there's two elements we want to look at tonight. One is Li, which is lithium, and the one below it, Na, which is sodium. That's it. Didn't hurt, did it? That's the end of the periodic table for this particular. Unfortunately, below that, there's potassium. Potassium-ion batteries are possible. Rubidium, never going to happen. Cesium, not be in the same room as a cesium-ion battery. Definitely not francium because it's radioactive. But anyway, there we go. That's where it comes from. We won't get into the physics of why, but that's what it is. And something to get your head around, since we don't have a pointer anymore, is a lithium ion is about 76 picometers across. Now, I understand that makes no sense because there is no real dimension to anything that is a particle like this, but we will just, I've lost Peter. He's gone. I think I've stuck him in some layer somewhere. We'll find him. So if we apply the same method of measuring, we get the same result. So a lithium ion is about 76 picometers across, and a sodium ion is 102 picometers across. This is a much bigger atom. It has more electrons. It has a bigger nucleus. So, of course, it's larger. They're not all larger, but this one is. And that becomes a problem when you're trying to jam them into an electrolyte structure. Where is that electrolyte structure? Not that one. Let me find your picture. Not that one. We'll get to it. Not that one. Yeah, that one. That'll do. Look at that sequence. So as these batteries charge and discharge, these ions, we're going to use a finger, cross this membrane and they form the potential we need. This is the anode. And a lithium ion can fit in the gaps in graphite. A sodium ion cannot. So they had to make a new anode material, and it is made out of carbon, but it is not made out of graphite. Cathode material, we can talk about, it's a bunch of metal oxides. It's not that important. So these are sodium ions running across in this electrolyte. And we'll go back to the electrolyte because it's kind of important. So let's have a look at the two chemistries and look at the difference because there's a massive difference. So a lithium-ion battery contains natural graphite, or it's all synthetic graphite, or a combination of the two, and we talked about that. They're going to make that in various places. It contains silicon. It contains copper. Copper's a problem. It's not that it's evil. It's a problem because it's expensive. The electrolyte, lithium phosphate hexafluoride, it doesn't sound like a nice thing, or carbon-based solvents like organic solvents. The cathode, lithium, cobalt, iron phosphate in a Fe battery, nickel, manganese, and aluminium. Now that's in a lithium-ion battery. That's the one that's in my wife's car. It's a LiPo battery, so it's got the it's just the way they are at the moment. Now the downside of this is cobalt's toxic. It's expensive. Lithium's expensive. Nickel is really expensive. Manganese, well, we used to make it in Australia. Apparently we don't anymore as of last week. And even aluminium, right? Aluminium's not too bad. Now, in a sodium-ion battery, the anode is made out of hard carbon. As you'll see in a minute, hard carbon, at the moment, they make it from coconut fibre, but they can make it from almost any organic source that they can burn up in the right way. It contains hard carbon, soft carbon, which can come from graphite, and it contains aluminium. You notice there's the metal, there's no copper. There's no nasty stuff in here at all. Unfortunately, the electrolyte is still, this is sodium phosphate hexafluoride, so not great stuff. Propylene carbonate, not great stuff, but there isn't much of it in this. Now the cathode, sodium, manganese, vanadium, aluminium, and iron. And there is no nickel, no copper, no cobalt. I did a video on a vanadium mine down in New South Wales a while back, starting up, because of this requirement. So none of these things are particularly evil, and none of them are particularly expensive, as we will see. So the sodium in here is a salt, but it's not sodium chloride. If you were to introduce chloride into this battery, it'd be dead. Just dead. He's out the back making a point. I agree. So this thing is change the world. It's not going to change the world. That's what they look like. Just like every other prismatic cell, they can do them as pouch cells, prismatic cells, cylindrical cells, whatever you want. And they are making them now. CATL are making them, and they just got an order for 60 gigawatt hours. This is a very big order for these things because, as you'll see, they're very good at some things and reasonably good at other things. Oh, where's Peter? I've got to put my hand in the air now. Sodium ion on this side, LiPo on that side. We don't need to worry about the voltage, but there are some things here that are fairly important. Charging temperature. You don't charge a normal lithium battery below freezing. You will destroy it. These things will charge down to minus 10°C, which in the world is not uncommon. If you lived in Canada, North America, Europe, England, this is not uncommon at all. And of course, LiPo, below 0°C charging really does not work very well with them. These things will discharge down to minus 40°C, which is really amazing. These things go to minus 30°C, but let me down at minus 30°C, they got big problems. Depth of discharge. Take these things below 2 volts, they're destroyed. You can take these things down to 0 volts, and they're fine. They just pop back. The fast charge performance, some of the new fast charge performance on these things is insane. They can really smack them hard. And the retention rate of capacity down at minus 20 degrees because the whole battery degrades as the chemical reaction gets colder. Well, with LiPo, you use 60-70%, as Tesla owners will tell you in Canada. In winter, they don't get any range. Well, these things don't really care. So there's some good things for this. This is a bit downside too, but there's some good things. Did I mention they're cheap? They are really cheap. So this is the hard carbon material here. It just looks like carbon powder. Its molecular structure is all amorphous. It's got lots of holes in it, but they're not little holes, they're big holes. That was the thing. This is invented by a Canadian research team, and they've licensed it now to CATL and lots of other people. CATL, you've seen that. That's it again. So let's go through the summary here, because there's some interesting stuff. We've gone through a lot of this. Cycles. Cycle life's very good on these. Very good indeed. Round trip efficiency. How much energy do you use? If you put 10 kilowatts in, how much do you get back? These things are very efficient. More stable at high discharge rates. They most certainly are. Temperature we talked about. $40 to $80 per kilowatt hour. These things are half the price of lithium-ion batteries. Come on, get over there. Half the price, which is amazing. Now, thermal runaway, safety. Everyone thinks of safety with these things, as you should. If you own an electric vehicle, if it thermals runs away, you run away. You cannot fight it. Don't bother buying a fire extinguisher. It's just going to lull you into a false sense of security. Just steps to be taken, big ones, away. Upwind, look which way the wind's blowing and get the hell out of there. These things are not, they're not perfect, but they're way better than lithium-ion, way better. The materials are abundant. The primary thing in this is sodium, and yes, sea salt is sodium chloride, and you can take sodium chloride and turn it into sodium very easily. So that's a good thing. It doesn't use critical minerals as far as metals go. There is no copper in these cells. None. There's no nickel. There's no cobalt. There's just aluminium and a trace elements of vanadium, and these are not particularly hard metals to get. So it's interesting, but are we going to see these things in Sherlock Holmes coming up? Are we going to see these things? Did we use that one? Yeah, we did. Are we going to see these things in cars? I think we will. It's not their best use, because I think what will happen with these things is they will, Andrew, we had nickel metal hydride batteries in my day, and those things used to thermally run away as well. NiCad batteries, remember nickel cadmium NiCads? They used to run away. Horrible stuff. These things will go into grid storage. Absolutely, they are just perfect for grid storage. They're cheap. They're slightly larger volumetrically. They have three metrics they use. One is the kilowatt hours per dollar. The other one is the kilowatt hours per volume per cubic centimeters. The other one is the kilowatt hours per kilogram, how heavy they are. And these things are heavier. Heavier they're not, but they're certainly larger for the same amount of capacity, a little larger. So it makes them a bit of a challenge in EVs. But grid storage, which is going to soak up a lot of batteries, they're perfect for. Very recyclable. And home storage. Yeah, it was AGM's a bit light on the old energy density, mate. Deep cycle AGM is, I always feel ripped off by AGM, Dallas. I have bought AGM batteries for my bikes over the years. A lot of my bikes didn't do a lot of miles. I'd start them once a month, go for a ride, come back. So I needed a deep cycle AGM battery in them. None of them really impressed me. They didn't last. They didn't really last. They should have, but they didn't. They're not cheap. They don't exactly give them away. But yeah, I think it's going to be, and these sodium batteries are coming fast. CATL are switching most of their production to it eventually, because as you can imagine, yes, there's a lot of people buying, that was probably a NiCad battery, Andrew. It was probably a NiCad and a squirrel. I don't know, noisy little helicopters. It was so noisy. The Victorian police had one. It just screamed. You're not going to sneak up on anyone in a bloody squirrel. There was another thing called a Dauphine, I think was also noisy as hell. Interesting stuff. But the grid storage is just going to take so many of these batteries. Home storage, right now you're getting LiFo batteries in your home, which is great. Well, these things are safer, they're cheaper, and if they're slightly bigger, does it really matter if your little Powerwall's another 100 mils taller than the other one? No one cares, and especially if it's a third of the price. So I think we're going to see, well, it would be nice to see some of these things not set fire to people's houses. Nathan, that is a problem. And that is the chemistry combined with absolute shit construction and people doing the wrong thing when they're charging it. Never charge these things inside your house. Ever. Ever. I rode an e-scooter to work for nearly a year. I bought one. It's a cheap Chinese one. It had lead acid batteries in it, AGM batteries actually, and after 6 months, the batteries are getting down. Oh, do I change the batteries? No, I know what I'll do. I'll build a lithium pack for it. So I got all the lithium batteries. I got secondhand power tool batteries. I got laptop batteries, tested them all, put them together in a pack. And by the time I was finished, I was so scared of those cells, I tossed the whole lot, including the scooter. Because these things can sit there for 2 or 3 years and then just go nuts. They get dendrites built in them just naturally from the chemistry. If those dendrites are in the wrong place, that cell can easily short, and then the shoosting begins. So yeah, I can't say I'm particularly, I don't trust them. I don't trust them at all. I have repacked a few of my power tools. They go all right. The original cells, all this stuff is so crap, that's why. So anyway, that is the sodium battery. We're going to get into Sherlock Holmes because we got a really good one tonight. Any questions on the batteries before I move on, peeps? Or did I miss any questions? Sorry. She's right up screen. Sodium batteries in EVs, 2 years. Maybe in China next year. It's not going to come here yet. They'll be particularly useful in countries that get those high negative temperatures. Canada, North America. Obviously, you won't get Chinese batteries in North America because there'd be a bazillion % tariff on them. I don't know. Don't know the answer. Unless they're inside a Tesla, I suppose. Actually, I don't know. Too complicated. Too complicated for me. Right. Chat down. It's time for that guy. Turn the cam off. And this guy. With the amazing Pat McCall from Golden Rage. Ah, yes. Well, Karen, looks a bit unimpressive there, doesn't it? Obviously looks like a piece of iron stained something, probably quartz, which of course it is. A very impressive piece of iron stained quartz. I know you said in the email that this came from Thunderbird Park or Thunder Egg Park or something, and I don't think it's from there. You might have got it there, but that is a bit unusual. I'm not saying impossible, but a bit unusual. It's very pretty. This looks to some degree like lace agates, which usually come from like Mount Isa areas up there. But it does look very nice. That's been cut obviously there. You can see the deposition of the silica in the different layers, and then you can see the crystals that are formed in the middle. There's something to come out of this which is probably slightly interesting. Whether you're looking at agate, chalcedony, it's the same rock. This is microcrystalline quartz. This is quartz that has crystals that are microscopic. That's why it looks so lustery and nice. Whereas quartz itself has large crystals that you can see with your naked eye. And in this piece, we can see both. I'd love to show it to you with the pointer, but I can't find it. So you can see this is very agate-y here. Yeah, this is sort of a bit thunder eggy over here, trying to get going. Away we go. But that's what it is. I'm not sure it's from there, but it might be. As you can see, this is a very nice piece of stone. It really is pretty. This would be nice sliced and cut up into some sort of pendant. I think if you pick the right bits out, they would. I wouldn't call it a precious stone. It's a gem for sure. It's very pretty. Very pretty indeed. But that staining is almost certainly iron coming out of the silica as it's deposited, and it's probably deposited inside something. This has come out of the inside of a hollow, I would think, as that's deposited over the eons. Now, if it is, look at that from the outside, you would not think that was that pretty on the inside, eh? If this is from Thunder Egg Park, this is 20 million years old, so it's been around a while. And you can see there's a crystal void there, which you very kindly took a photo of, which is the beginning of a thunder egg, I suppose. Thunder eggs often have agate in them. It just depends. They go through a lot of cycles in their manufacturing. Deposition. That's definitely quartz. As you can see there, it's a nice little pocket, crystal pocket there, all stained with iron. If you buy these things, if you get them from the source, you know what you get. If you buy these things in a lot of rock shops, especially overseas, this is fake. They dye these things. They take a lot of amethyst is dyed. They dye it purple, or they heat treat it to make it even more purple, which is shite. That is really nice. I really do like that. Very nice indeed. Those these layers here, colours are beautiful. Very nice. As I said, it's a gem. I don't think it's a precious stone. Right. I think we just ran out. There we go, Karen. Thank you for sending those photos. And if you've got some photos, you mentioned you might have photos of another rock, I'd love to see it. I really would. And any of you out there that have got a weird-looking rock, stick it under your phone, get it in focus. Please get it in focus and send it to me. I see Brad here tonight, actually. I haven't seen him. I hope he's all right. He was making a seat I saw the other day. He has a bit of problem with internet connectivity sometimes up there, so it does happen. So tonight, we've got 3 tunes to go out with. We've got one from Esther. We've got one from Dizzy Days. You noticed on the way in, I didn't mention that when we came in. I should have. We obviously had the Hindley Street Country Club with You're Still the One, which just is Channel 9, obviously, but it was great. It was a great version of it. After that, we had, of course, it was DZ Death Rays, and that's, of course, Murray from the Quiggles doing an amazing job in that. We've had that on before, but it was pretty good. Then after that, Radio Birdman with Bookham, Jim and Dano, which I love. So tonight we're going to have Esther. I can't remember which one's first. Anyway, no, it's not Esther first. It's Dizzy Days first, Brisbane band. Then we have Esther, and after that we got the Headbanger. But you'll have to wait to find out what it is. Of course. Let me just catch up with the chat. I'll get rid of the rock. Let's rock the rock. Bring up the chat. See, Mum, nice big text. You can sit back and watch it from across the room. How cool's that? Oh, yeah, don't say I don't deliver. No, they're lovely, Karen. Those photos are fantastic. Yeah, it's very agate, I agree. In places. Good rock. Probably one of the best we've had so far. I like it. Good stuff. Anyway, I think it's time to motorise me out of here. What is the time? 9 o'clock. It's past my bedtime. I watched this after because, I don't hear any of this. I get nothing. Zero. It has to be quiet because if that mic gets a whiff of any of this output, it never ends well. So we've got to be a bit... So I go and listen to it afterwards. Sometimes I actually say something I'm interested in. It's amazing. So as we know, the world really is wonderful. We never forget Simon and Woodrow here, ever. And all Bill Oddie, I'm still getting over that. I really am. Eki thump. That's what we're going to do. Get some black puddings. So this T-Rox is going to, what do you used to say? Split the sandbox. That's getting a bit old. You all got to keep rocking because this T-Rox is out. Night all.
If you're over this, follow me to the bathroom. If you're into this, you can take me on. If you like it loud, take me down to the can get around. I got a hotel room. But if you're down, I'm down. Let's take it back to the bathroom. I know you want to feel like that. The touch, the way you talk is too much. You want to feel like that. The touch, the way I'm over it. It's me, it's not you. I've gonna mess it up again. Seen too many places, unfamiliar faces. Yeah, I always say too much. I could be living in your dreams, I could be living in the movies. Yeah, you should see me down the road. I'm on the cover of Vogue. You should be hearing all my news. I should be sleeping with a view. Shouldn't be sleeping in my car, 'cause I should be a fucking star. You know it's me, it's not you. I found you in praxis, 'cause I'm doing what we shouldn't. I'm helping the helpless and also myself. I'm dreaming in praxis, 'cause it's working when it shouldn't. I'm helping and healing and making it fun. Isn't this what you all wanted? A show, something to tuck into. Well, there you have it. I chose this script for you. What a bash, what a grand affair. You showed me what I'm made of, and here we have it, a brand new fire alive. Near me in praxis, 'cause I made it this far. I'm renewed, I'm outstretched, I'm titanium. Who'd have guessed that the good girl is gone? She took so long to breathe and then, and with her ashes I raise a toast to you, to me, to us, we.
Thanks for coming out, you guys. So this is Kerry on the drums. was from his old band Dragon. A little while ago, we recorded a few songs in the studio. You can get them on Spotify and YouTube and all those places. We're going to play all three of those right now. All three of them in a row, whether I like it or not. This song's called Right Out Loud. Yeah, I've been driving all night, my hands wet on the wheel. Here's the voice in my head that drives my head. It's my baby calling saying need you here. It's a 4:30, I'm switching gears. When she is lonely and long and gets the blood, she sends a cable coming in from above. We don't need no phone at all. We got a thing that's called Great Out Love. We got a thing, Great Out Love. Radio's playing some forgotten song. Friendly coming on strong. And the road has got me hypnotized. And I'm speeding into a new drive. When I get lonely and I'm sure I've had enough, she said you'll be coming in from above. Don't need no phone at all. We got a thing that's called Great Out Love. We got a night, yeah. Great Out Loud. Take it, Britt. Radio's playing that forgotten song.